Alright, welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me. So today we're going to try a new one. It's a Jamaica Reggae Boys Abroad. This series comprises of me telling you guys all about all the players that are featured for the Reggae Boys. Not all, but as much as I can cover for this series. So every week on a weekly basis, I'll be giving you weekly content on the Jamaican Reggae Boys that have been played over the weekend or during the week. So this will give you a better idea. This will be happening throughout the duration until the WorldCup. This will give you a better idea of how the players are performing, what they're doing, and how sharp they will be leading up to the WorldCup. Now we might have issues because there are a few players that are not at any club at the moment, but we'll definitely try to cover as much as possible the players that are at club, playing at a high level and at a competitive level. For this series, we'll be covering Kemar Roofe, Shamar Nicholson, Liam Moore, and Pinnock. So please hit the like button. I would really implore you to subscribe if you want regular content like this, and sit back, relax, take out your popcorn and enjoy the show. So let me get into the first player that I want to get to. Okay, so as I said, people, the first player that I would definitely want to cover is actually Liam Moore, putting on an outstanding captain's performance against Derby County. Solid performance for his team. Winning the game 3-1. Yes, they conceded a goal, and definitely that was basically a sleeping error from the entire team. But solid performance, as I said. They won the game 3-1. Now taking them in good position in the table. Now let's move on to his personal performance. Let's go. He got a match rating of 7.0. Let me get a bit into what he did on the pitch and why his performance was so significant. So I'm gonna rise up the chart so you guys can see his performance a bit better. So as you guys can see, the intensity of his play, definitely he advanced quite often, more than the normal. Minutes played 90 minutes played for this game. As you guys can see, as I said on the heat map, you can see how intense it is by that dark red area right there. That is showing now the intensity level that he has been playing with, that he's playing with. No assists, 6 clearance, 1 block shot, 0 interception, 1 tackle. He was never dribbled past throughout the entire game. Ground duels, he went into 4 ground duels, won 2 of them. Won all of his 5 aerial duels, and that was something that we were worried about, that he wasn't good enough aerially, but definitely you can see here he's standing out aerially. Possession lost 10 times in 1 game. That is a bit worrying, to be fair. He committed 1 foul and he was fouled once. He had a total of 70 touches throughout the entire game, and that is a lot for a central defender. Accurate passes, he made 60 passes and completed 51 with a passing accuracy of 85%, which is really good. He did make in the key passes, no crosses, 8 long balls, while 3 completed out of those 8, and no dribble attempts, no shot block. So significantly, you can see from here, he put on a captain's performance, something that we should definitely look into and appreciate, because it is a really valid. So as you guys can see, Liam Moore put on a standard captain performance from leading his team to win the game 3-1, 4 ratings against Derby County. So let's now move on to the next player, Pinnock. Let's see what he did for his club throughout the weekend, and let's have a deeper look on his player ratings and his statistics as well, and let's get a proper breakdown of what he did. Next player is actually Pinnock, as I said before earlier, that we'll be looking at him what he did. So he plays for Brentford against Huddersfield. Game finished 1-1, and both are for defenders that we're looking at. Wasn't able to keep the clean sheet, but he didn't concede more than that is necessary. And I said, so let's move on. So a solid performance again from Pinnock. He has been really dominant in the championship so far. So we're going to go into Pinnock and see how well his performance individually impact the team. So minutes played 90, no goal and no assist. As you guys can see, look at his heat map there on the left side of the defense. Very intense, as we saw earlier with Liam Moore as well. These guys play with a lot of intensity. Also, you can see in 18-yard box, these are for the set pieces that you would get in the 18-yard box for. But it is significant that you guys look at the heat map and how intense it is, because it shows it shows their intensity, it shows their tenacity on the pitch as well. So no assists as well. He made 3 clearances, 3 interceptions, 1 tackles. He encountered 3 ground duels. He completed 1 of those. 8 aerial duels and won 4 of those. Possession lost 16 times, and that is quite significant, way more significant than Liam Moore. Liam Moore lost possession 10 times. So I think this is a year that Ethan Pinnock has to work on. So he was fouled 0 times, or he committed 0 foul and was fouled 0 times as well. So he had 88 touches, which is very, very high for a defender, and that is something you guys should look into as well, which means that he's one of those type of defender that can build from the back, because even if you guys watch a game, you'll see how often the defenders or the midfielders would pass the ball to him, which means that they see security and also someone who understands the game itself and someone that they're looking towards. Now, accurate passes, he made 77 passes and completed 64 of that, with a passing completion of 83%. No key passes, made 1 cross, wasn't completed as well. 11 long balls, which is really, really good, and that is something that we would need in the Reggae Boyz team. Someone who can ping those balls over the top, beat the press, and find his man. So look at it. He made 11 long balls and completed 6 of them, and that is really important, because some of the time you find it so often that you are being pinned down, and you need that defender, someone, and the world known for a defender like David Luiz. These are his style of play. So being pinned down, ping those long balls over the top in that channel to give the striker something to run onto. So as you guys can see, it was not dribble pass as well, no shot. All those are actually striking in the striking category. So Ethan Pinnock, solid performance again from Ethan Pinnock. Let's move on now to the more attacking players, attacking minded players. I could not cover every player, so these are the 4 players alone that I could definitely cover. So please understand with me, guys. Next time around, I'll be covering different players. Put it also in the chat who you would like me to cover, and I would really appreciate that. So moving on now to the next player. The next player is actually Shamar Nicholson. So remember now, I'm moving on to Kemar Roofe is the last person, because he scored a brace for Rangers. Let's move over now to Shamar Nicholson. Guys, I hope you guys like the content so far, and if you do like the content so far, please hit the like button, and if you do like the content like that, please subscribe, because I'll be giving you regular content like these. This will be a weekly content. Basically, it will be a series leading up to World Cup. If I can go a bit further from that, leading on to the World Cup, I will do. But for now, this is leading on to the World Cup. So people, please sit in, relax, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you like the content like this. I'll give you weekly regular updates on the players and how well they are doing leading up to the World Cup. Okay guys, so now we are on Shamar Nicholson playing in the Belgian League for RC Sporting, playing against Royal itself. So let's get into his performance. The game drew 1-1. Not the best performance from Shamar Nicholson. He didn't got a goal. He didn't really stand out. SofaScore score rating for this particular game is 6.6. So it wasn't the best game. But guess what? It is something that we can look into and say that, okay, another time we'll definitely see the best of him. So let's get into his statistics. As you guys know, I love to do the statistical breakdown. As you guys can see, previously I showed you guys 2 defenders and their heat map was really intense, but this time around as a striker, not so much. So for this game, he only played 62 minutes. He didn't score any goal, no assist as well. Had 2 shots and both of them were off target. No block shot, no dribble attempt at all. He had 16 touches in the entire 62 minutes. So definitely he was having a very difficult time in this game. So as you guys know, this was a competitive game, basically rival teams. So you'd expect that it would definitely be a troublesome game. So accurate passes, 5 out of 9. With a 56% completion, which is really low, people. I cannot how should I put it? I cannot boost it up a bit, but it is low. No key passes, no crosses. He attempted 2 long balls, completed 1. Ground duels, he went into 3 ground duels and only didn't complete any. So that is really weird. Aerial duels, he encountered 4 aerial duels, completed 1. Lost possession 5 times, committed 3 fouls. He was fouled 3 times. No, he committed 3 fouls and was fouled 0 times, caught offside once and made 1 clearance. So definitely contributed to the defensive attributes a bit more than the attacking attributes. So not the best performance from Shamar Nicholson. Not the best performance from Shamar Nicholson at RC Sporting in the Belgian League. But we definitely hope that is something that he can work on come better next time. He has to come better next time because he's one of the main strikers. He is the main striker on the team, and they're looking forward to get the best performance from him. So let us see what he has. Let's see what else we have here, which is Kemar Roofe, who scored a brace. He scored a brace for Rangers, and let's see how well we can go into that one. So people, please hit the like button if you're liking the content. I really would appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new, if you want to see regular content like this. So guys, let's get into Kemar Roofe. So let's get on to the person who have been enjoying himself over the weekend, the match weekend. So definitely it's Kemar Roofe from Rangers. They played against Cove Rangers, actually, very familiar team. Actually, basically almost a derby, but it's not as big as Rangers versus Celtic. So they won the game 4-0, where Kemar Roofe had an absolute beautiful game, scoring a brace to a lovely goal. When they have Jermaine Defoe open the scoring sheet on the 24th minute. Immediately after that, on the 32nd minute, Kemar Roofe with his first goal, hitting the back of the net. On the third, hitting the net, scoring his brace, and completely turning off the game. In the 43 minutes, we have Nathan Patterson scoring the fourth goal, and the game was literally done from first minute. It was a very good day for Kemar Roofe. Hopefully, I'm sorry that I couldn't get the statistical analysis from Kemar Roofe. Definitely, I know you guys would have enjoyed that one. But hopefully, guys, you guys can move into that. Massive respect to you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I really enjoyed this content. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys hit the like button before you go. Subscribe if you know, show me some love, and tell me the players that you would love to see me cover on the next match weekend. So guys, this has been Military Guna TV. Hopefully you guys have a good one, and guess what? I am out.